Alright then. Hello everybody!
Hello.
Hello! We are two depressed individuals and we're two halves of a whole idiot and this is the Talk Nerdy to Me podcast! Yay!
This is why I try not to be an emotional mess.
I am Curdy Boy and this is my wonderful co-host, Rachel Aaron Riley! I'm so tired.
Still don't understand why you use my middle name.
Because
But,
it feels good.
It feels good to use my middle name.
Yes. Alright, so
Okay.
You know what we need, Rachel? We need to take a moment, take a step back, and we need to thank our great and wondrous senpai iDubbbz. But without him, how else would we be able to laugh? Because I'm gay!
Why was I watching that so much the other day? I just fell into this pit of I'm gay.
I'm gonna send you something real quick, Rachel.
That rhymed.
Rachel, I'm gonna send you something real quick, okay? Okay?
Okay.
You ready? You ready to read it? Alright. Alright.
Yep.
Alright, I sent it to you.
Am I reading it out loud?
No, it's in text. It's actually up on the thing,
Okay.
so if people would like to watch it as it comes through the different meme chats, that is a thing. So it is up there. It's in the memes, along with my new fetish, which is debimbification, which is a thing.
I have crippling depression.
I have crippling depression. That pretty much sums up.
I do have crippling depression.
I'm pretty sure.
Today, do you want to know what I did?
What?
Do you want to know what I did today?
What did you do today?
I laid in my bed for almost the entire day and watched Markiplier play Getting Over It.
Do depression nap.
I didn't take a nap. I just watched YouTube videos all day. And slept really late. I slept till 2.
Nice. I made.
So there you go.
I worked on things. I worked on stuff.
Nice.
I worked on. God damn. Fuck my brain. I worked on what do you call it? Thumbnail for the new videos that are coming out on Saturdays. All about that meme. I just realized I could easily.
I'm all about that meme.
All about that meme. About that meme. No trouble. All about that memes. About that meme. It is super dank. Just dank memes all day. All day, all night dank memes. Alright.
I'm not gonna go into the fact that I actually can't stand Meghan Trainor as a person. But yeah.
She is engaged to.
I did that though. That's just what pops into my head.
She's engaged now to the actor who played Junie from Spy Kids.
From what?
Spy Kids? You know, Spy Kids.
Oh, what, really?
Yeah, they're engaged now.
Interesting.
Excuse me while I pour myself a glass of mellow yellow. And by glass I mean an actual wine glass because I'm fancy as shit. It's
you fancy boy.
It's so fucking redneck that I do this shit. I do shot glasses and wine glasses of soda. Dear Lord, if I ever became an alcoholic. Alright. So, Rachel. I'm going to, I'm going to be reading you off some questions to better get to know you. These are the 23 best Icebreaker questions. Alright?
Oh no.
Okay, you ready for this?
Okay.
Alright then.
Yeah, I might not be able to answer them. I suck at answering questions about myself.
One second.
But I'll attempt. Huh? I said I may not be able to answer them. I suck at answering questions about myself. Who are you talking to?
talking to my nephew. Let's say I'll be right back.
So, my other thing, do you want to hear that?
Maybe in a little bit, yeah.
Okay. You just take my hair down.
Here, what? I'm saying, guys, we're right back. The four-wheeler? Yeah, we'll take it up and I'll get a haircut. Bradley, why do you battery? Alright, we'll do. Huh? Underneath your bed. I'm gonna go do my thing now. Yeah. He put the battery to his four-wheeler underneath his bed. He's adorable. That's a great, that makes me happy. Alright. Can you hear me? Rachel?
I'm here.
Okay, I just want to make sure you can hear me. Alright then. I'm positioning my mic properly so that it gets all of my vocal projecting into my thing. Alright. So number one, the first question in the 23 icebreaker questions. I don't know if these are the icebreaking questions. Would you like to be a millionaire?
I mean, I guess. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
Money is nice.
Money.
Financial security is nice.
Yeah.
As much as I don't like money, we live in a society where you kind of have to have money. So being a millionaire would definitely be nice. Although I would probably try to like invest in stuff that could continually make me money, as well as donate some money to like charities or something like that, or donate my time in a foreign country, or do something with the money to like not feel like it's just purely
I love that you went
me using it.
Yeah, I love
sense.
that you went from money's nice to money is bad. You know, that's what's wrong with our society. Like, money's nice. Well, like, money's the devil.
I personally don't like money all that much.
You like what it can buy you.
I know that we have to have it, and I accept this, and like that's just the world that we live in. But the things that people do for money sometimes like are extremely fucked up, and it just seems like money is sometimes a really corrupt thing. But you can do good things with money too, so it's not always evil. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I'm just giving you a hard time.
If that makes any sense.
I'm just giving you a hard time. All right, you ready for the next question?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to find yourself in a harem?
What?
This is legitimately the next question. Would you like to find yourself in a harem?
No.
I love this thing because it goes 0 to 100. It's like, would you like to be a millionaire? Oh, that's a very interesting question. That can have multiple different answers. Would you like to see yourself in a harem? Okay, where this conversation is going now? Okay.
I say no.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Do you often visit restaurants?
Because a harem is like... Oh, what exactly is a harem? I'm like Googling it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's what I thought a harem was. No.
Oh my gosh.
No, I would not want to be in a harem.
It's just like my favorite thing in the world right now because it's like, okay, so it goes from would you like to be an millionaire, which is a really interesting question, to would you like to find yourself in a harem, which is like, okay, what are your ulterior motives with this conversation? To, do you often visit restaurants? Which just makes me think of that one picture with Ralphie where it's like, when you're trying to act normal around a girl so that she don't realize that you're trying to lick her shit like an apple fritter, and it's just like, do you like stuff?
Do I often visit restaurants?
Yeah, do you often visit restaurants?
It depends on where I am, how much money I have, all kinds of factors. So sometimes
Do you go to...
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like make more food at home, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be like, yeah, lots of restaurants. Like for instance, when I like visit Spokane, probably not this time since I'm only going to be there for 2 days, but every other time I visited Spokane, since I moved away from Spokane, I found myself going to a lot of restaurants
Nice.
because people are like, hey, you're in town, let's go out to eat.
Really should.
This last time I actually pitched in on some sushi, and we like had a big sushi day together, and it was really fun, and I pitched in some money too. And yeah, so it really depends. Lately, since I got back from Spokane, I have not visited a restaurant, but while I was in Spokane, I visited a couple restaurants.
Okay. Do you wear a wig?
No, I do not wear a wig. I would like to get a wig because I like Harajuku and more specifically Lolita fashion, and like colorful wigs would be really fun, and they'd be easier than just dyeing my hair all the colors. I could just dye my hair one color, whatever color I like for instance purple, and like get a wig that's like blue, and like one that's like pink, and like one that's like mint, and I could do that and it'd be really cool. I'd probably go for like a pastel goth kind of vibe, but like currently I do not wear a wig.
Okay.
And I do not own a wig. I think I probably have some from Halloween in storage, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
Alright. Have you any shortcomings?
Oh, yeah. Lots of shortcomings. Can my mental illness be considered a shortcoming?
Very much so, yes. Alright. Do you like music?
Yeah, I like music. I listen to all kinds of music. I like primarily rock and metal. I like Japanese music a lot. I sound like such a weeb, but I got into it while I was studying the language and the culture and stuff. So it's not like I was just like, yay, I like Japanese music. I got into it because I was also studying the language, so it's fascinating. And then I found myself enjoying it into my adult years.
Yeah.
I've gotten into K-pop before. I like K-pop.
Yeah.
I like some like pop music. I like two of my favorites are probably Halsey and Melanie Martinez. I know there was just a scandal with Melanie Martinez. I still like Melanie Martinez.
Alright. Are you always so polite as today?
No. I'm kind of an asshole.
Are you?
I can be polite. I can be very polite, but sometimes if somebody, especially if I don't like somebody, I'll be a total asshole to them and I won't be very polite to them. So it really depends on who I'm talking to. These
questions are so weird. Alright, here's the next one. Are you able to love?
That's an interesting question, and the answer is I don't know. Like, I think so. I think that I'm capable of it, but I've had a really rough childhood. I've had really rough adult years, so my trust in people is definitely not great.
These feel like
I can be either too trusting or not trusting at all, and I don't know because my relationships usually don't work out, so I guess that's something that only time will tell.
Yeah. Do you like to dance?
I do like to dance. I hate dancing in front of people, but when I'm by myself or I'm around people I'm really comfortable with, I'll have just a dance party to some of the most random music. The other day I was dancing to Fall Out Boy while I was in the street.
Would you like to sit next to me?
Huh?
Would you like to sit next to me?
Sit next to you?
Yes. This is the next question. It's would you like to
Is that
sit?
what you
Yeah,
said?
the next question is would you like to sit next to me?
I guess I'd sit next to you. We could like go eat tacos and sit by each other
Do you love children?
and eat tacos. I'm more excited about the tacos.
Do you love children?
That's a really weird question. I don't know how to,
Do you
how to
love
answer
children?
that question.
I'm pretty sure this is like some weird like Bechdel test or something like that. Or what's the test for like robots? Like to figure out if something is a robot or not. I'm pretty sure this is what it is. Like the questions you ask, see if it's a robot or not. This is so fucking funny. Then these are supposed to be icebreaker questions. So after "Do you love children?" it goes, "Do you often have appointments?" And then underneath that, "Do you love me?" That's not an icebreaker question. 21 best icebreaker games. It's icebreakerideas.com. Best icebreaker games adults.
Yeah, because "Do you love me?" is something you should ask somebody.
Just walk up to somebody like, "Do you love me? Do you behave decent?"
Walk up to someone and just be like, "Do you love me?"
The next one. Do you behave decently while drunk?
I don't know. Do I?
I mean, you usually just have us take
I
you
get
to
all,
give hugs to
"Lexi, I
fuckboys.
love you." Huh?
Mostly you just go up to people and be like, "You're my fuckboy and I'm gonna give you a hug."
It depends on the situation,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
If I ask
Are you
decently or not.
are you jealous?
I can be a very jealous person.
Are you
I have some jealousy issues.
are you sorry that
I
you
also
are
want to pluck
married?
my eyebrows. Am I married?
Are you sorry you are married?
I'm not married, so I guess I'm not sorry I'm married.
I'm loving these questions.
That's a very specific question.
Yes, it is. Are you modest?
I would say I am, because I'm never like, "Oh my god, I'm like the most attractive thing ever," or "I'm like the most talented person ever." Other people compliment me, but I personally don't see it, so I guess I'm modest, but I guess I'm modest because I don't see myself as very impressive.
Would you like to have many new friends?
I have a couple new friends. I don't have many new friends. If I go to a lot of parties, I make a lot of new friends.
Do you often tell
But
lies?
not currently.
Do you often tell lies?
No, I'm a pretty honest person.
Can you flatter?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I always tell the truth, but I am a pretty honest person.
Can you flatter?
What?
Can you flatter?
You're cutting out.
It was here. I'm gonna call you on Facebook because it's easier that way. 1 second, guys. As we finish.
Discord's not working?
I don't know if it's working or not, but it may or may not. I don't know. It's just I ain't fucking with this.
Okay.
I ain't fucking
Go
with
ahead and
this.
call me on Facebook.
All right. Here it comes. It's not gonna.
Let me leave the Discord.
It's not gonna wait. It's not gonna let me. Probably not gonna let me. 1 second. Is it gonna let me? No, it's letting me. Cool. All right. Sorry about this, guys. Just gotta get the stream back up. I'm like holding my mic. I'm not sure why. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Is that better?
I can hear you, so
Yeah. That's...
I'd say yes.
All right. Can you flatter? The next question.
Can I flatter?
Can you flatter?
That's good English right there.
I don't know. These questions are weird. I don't like them.
I hope you don't mind that I'm plucking my eyebrows right now.
I just have the weirdest feeling of deja vu. All right.
I plucked one eyebrow earlier and then got tired of the pain, and now I went to the other eyebrow.
All right. 2 more questions. Can I rely upon you?
I don't know, Jeremy. Am I reliable?
I mean, eh.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
All right. The last question. Do you smoke?
What?
Just do you smoke? That's the next question.
And the question that I ask is what?
The question is just, do you smoke?
I don't know because I don't know what.
I don't know. Just, do you smoke? I'm guessing they're assuming it's cigarettes?
If it's cigarettes, it's no. I do not smoke cigarettes.
These are like such weird questions. Like, it feels like they were written by a Russian bot. Like, it's either trying to test that you are a robot, or it is a robot trying to get into your pants. I mean, are you sorry that you're married? It's not, oh, are you married? No, it's, are you sorry that you're married? Like, for what? Oh, it's just so funny. So, how about we move on to the next game? Actually, yeah, let's move on to the next game.
Okay.
It's called True or False. Okay.
Okay.
This is a game where you tell a story or a fact from your life, or, you know, just some general knowledge you have, and the other person would have to guess whether it's true or false, and, you know, give their argument for this. Alright?
Okay.
Alright. I'll start off. I once
You know all my stories.
I once punted a rattlesnake into a river.
True?
Why do you think it's true?
Because I could see that, like, but also at the same time, I'm not sure if it's false because I feel like the rattlesnake would bite you. But, like, I don't know. That's why I was like, but, like, I could imagine if a rattlesnake was going to try to, like, strike at you, you could try to kick them away. And if, like, I could see somebody doing that. I don't know if I, like, where you would do that. You would have to be somewhere around where rattlesnakes are, but
Yeah, they're everywhere.
yeah, they're true. I've seen them at the beach before.
First off, don't try to punt a rattlesnake. Just saying that, first off.
I don't think you should try to punch a rattlesnake.
Punt.
I'm just saying.
As in kick it.
I said punt.
So you said punch.
I said punt.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my fault. But yes, I've done it. You're right.
So where did you do it? Why did you do it?
It was during my time at the Leadership Academy, and we were doing a forced march around this river, and during that time, the line halted, and I was in the back, and because I was the leader, and I was just had to make sure everybody gets to a certain place on time. And so we're like sitting there trying to get going, and they're just like, "Line stop!" I'm like, "Why is the line stopping? Why did you guys stop? I did not call a halt." I just run up to the front, like, "There's a snake in the road. There's a snake in the thing." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. There's a snake." Run up, and I was going, it's like, you just hear the rattle. Like, no, it was a rattlesnake. I'm like, I don't care. But like in my like back of my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, what just happened? Alright, your turn. It doesn't have to be a story or a fact from your life. It can also be like some like general knowledge that you have.
General knowledge.
Like a weird
that
fact.
I have.
Like a weird fact or something like that.
I have. No, that's bad. Oh god, I suck at this. And like when you sent me the thing over Discord, I was like crying over a speech, so I couldn't think about it. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
The problem is that you know like all my stories. So like the people in the chat in the podcast wouldn't know my stories, but you're gonna know. So like
Yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. All right, then let's move on to the next game, which is called Name That Idea. It's a very simple concept. All right, I'm going to give you either an app, a game, or a website. You have to choose one. All right.
okay.
At which point you then would have to choose, and then I'm going to give you an idea, and you have to give me the name of that app, website, or um game. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna suck at this, but I'll try.
Okay. Ready? Okay, we'll
Mhm.
start off easy. So, app, website, or game?
Website.
Okay. A website for people. Um. Okay, so it's a website based off the idea that you're wondering how much of a medication to take to overdose.
Oh my god, that's dark. A website name for a website we're trying to overdose.
I think I'm feeling my own.
Why am I so bad at this?
I don't know. Just like, what's like the first thing that comes to your mind?
Something with the word dosage. But like, I don't know.
Not the correct dosage.com.
Huh?
Not the correct dosage.com.
Not the correct. I don't
Or
know.
incorrectdosage.com.
Or dose. You could put dose in there.
I want to dose a die.
Dose, dose to die.com. Yeah.
Dose a die.com. Okay.
I
I
feel
would
like
have
that would get shut
I would
down.
have I would have I would have done like odmedaddy.com.
Why would my mind ever go there?
I don't know, overdose, OD, then OD
No,
me.
Daddy.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw Sadaddy in there at the last moment. I was going like OD me.
OD me.
ODme.com.
OD me.
And I'm like, oh,
ODme.com.
ODmedaddy.com.
ODmedaddy.com.
Alright.
Wow.
Alright. App, game, website.
Game.
Alright. This is a game about Japanese tentacle porn.
Inyochu. That's an actual game.
Don't Google that.
Tentacle Daddy.
Tentacle Daddy.
Tentacle Daddy.
Is that just like Octopus Dad or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Octodad.
But it's like Octo Daddy.
Octodaddy.
Different.
So it's essentially the porn version. So it's the adult version of Octodaddy. Of Octodad. Oh.
Of Octodad.
Octodaddy.
Octodaddy.
That's funny. Alright. Alright, so you just want to go for the next one, app?
Sure.
Alright. An app that tells you people's worst fears.
Blackmail.
Whoa! How is that spelled?
I don't know. I was just thinking you could use it as blackmail. Like you could be like,
What's your worst fears? And just like you have to put like I would have been like I don't fucking know anymore. I'm trying to think of one. Oh, DMeDaddy.com. I don't fucking know. Um. Okay, how about okay? So, worst fears. Keep it away from me.
What?
Keep it away from
Keep it
me.
away from.
Yeah.
Keep it away from me.
Yeah.
Well, like, if it said specific people's fears, you could use it to, like, blackmail them. You could be like, or to just scare them. Like, you just, like, if they were, like, deathly afraid of spiders, like, one of my friends is, you could, like, put a giant spider in their house.
I feel like this is the two things. Like for me, I'm just thinking like, oh man, what would I like? I think you could get that app going and everything. And the ritual's just like, we are going to just use this to make people do what we want. We will control the world.
You just put a giant tarantula in their house, and you're like, if you do not tell me the secret code, I am going to put this tarantula on your face.
All right, all right, all right. You ready for this?
What?
All right then. All right, app, website, or game?
I like game.
Okay.
I think I can think of titles for games.
All right. A game based off the life and times of our student Ferdinand.
Fucking no.
You don't know who Archduke Ferdinand is?
No.
Okay, he was the like leader of I think it was Poland, and his assassination caused the world to go into World War Three, World War Two, no World War One. Sorry, yeah, World War One.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is no World War III.
Yet, don't give up hope. We've
Don't
been
give up
blue balled for 30. We've been blue balled for over 80 years. You think we can pretty much not give this? No, World War Three, motherfucker.
What was he? Was he a duke?
Yeah, Archduke Ferdinand.
Kill the duke. I don't know. I can't think
Kill
of
the
anything.
Duke. Oh, that's fucking stupid. That is really fucking stupid. Kill the Duke. I would have gone.
Think of anything.
I would have gone with flat tire or changing a flat tire simulator. Flat tire simulator. That's a good joke for my history buffs there that know that Archduke Ferdinand was only assassinated due to a flat tire.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I went history buff there, so you can.
So I skipped all of history because I had a really shitty history teacher.
I like history.
Like, who treated me like shit and literally told me not to show up at his class. So. Then I took history in an alternative school, but it was only for a little bit, so I only like learned some basic history.
Okay. You want to host for a little bit?
Host the app thing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to think of anything. Because I haven't written anything down.
I told you this like hours ago.
Yeah, but you said I didn't have to host.
You would. I don't know. You just probably thought I'd think of something.
Okay. Yeah, let's be done.
Okay, you just want to be done with it. You don't.
I could think of a game, but like I'm not sure if I can think of apps and websites.
Well, fine. I'll pick game.
No, I don't want to.
Come on, game.
No.
I pick game.
I want to hear. We already said this one, but I want to hear your titles for it. A Dexter-like simulator where you're a police officer. Well, you're actually a blood splatter analysis that is also a serial killer. What would you call it? And you can't call it what I called it.
Spray and pray.
What?
Spray and pray.
Spray and pray?
Yeah.
So what I wanted to call it was the Bay Harbor Butcher, which only makes sense if you've seen the show.
Yeah, that's not. I wouldn't base it off the show.
Yeah, but I still want to call it the Bay Harbor Butcher.
Ooh. What I did last night.
Oh God. Yeah, oh God, he always is like telling his wife, he's like, no, I just worked really late, and he's like killing people while he's telling his wife that he's working really late. And then his work, he's like, I gotta go be with my wife. And then his wife, he's like, bye.
Oh,
So fucked
I
up.
almost lit my hand on fire there.
You almost lit your hand on fire?
Yeah, I was trying to light my candle, and I think I almost lit my hand on fire.
So, I realized something really weird.
Yeah.
When I put in my earbud in my ear,
Yeah.
my piercing, like, sticks out, and it, like, bends, and it looks really weird. I almost want to take a picture of it.
On you. Alright, okay, how about this? Next game we got is a movie pitch. Alright. And essentially how this works is I give you 3 concepts, alright? I'm going to give you a personality type, alright?
Okay.
A actual show, alright, and a place. Alright? And you have to pitch me a show. Guess out that, okay?
Okay, so your games are horrible for the fact that I'm really bad at improvising.
Get better at improvisation.
Huh?
Get better at improvisation. It's not hard.
For you,
It's
I was never good at it. I remember in drama we'd play games where we had to improv, and I'd be like, I just can't do it. I've never been good at it. I've had practice doing it. I still suck at it. I just suck at it.
yeah. You do.
Improv is not my thing. I'm sorry. I've never wanted to be a comedian. But anyways.
Okay.
You can give me the names, but I might not be able to think of anything.
Alright. So it's How I Met Your Mother. Based off of an introvert. And in rural Kentucky.
Okay. So you've got a kid that like plays this almost sounds like I'm like making fun of a friend of mine. Now that I think about it. So you've got a kid that constantly plays Xbox. Like constantly is playing on Xbox. And his story to his kids is about how he met this girl while he was this is stupid. I don't want to finish this.
Okay, I guess I'll do one then. How 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 I Met Your Mother at a Family Reunion.
Wait, are you doing it?
Yeah, no, How I Met Your Mother at a Family Reunion. Kentucky. Rural Kentucky. It's an introvert.
Gross. So it's a cousin?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, we're making redneck jokes.
Yeah, redneck jokes.
What comedian is it that did You Might Be a Redneck?
Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworthy, yep. Okay.
I like Jeff Foxworthy.
I never said that I didn't like Jeff Foxworthy.
That Febreze smells like Fireball. Yeah, I think us non-alcoholics call that cinnamon.
I've seen that post on Facebook.
I still have my obsession with I still have a bit of a obsession with Earthtron.
You still have a bit of an obsession with Earthtron?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Earthtron. She's cute. Protect the Earthtron. Alright. So... Okay, I'm very tired. Okay. We still got like 20 minutes left on the stream. Awesome. And my candle just went out again, which means I gotta light myself on fire again. You know what, I'm turning my webcam on. I'm gonna show you guys this because honestly, it's probably one of the dumbest things I do. So, one second, Rachel, as I get this set up. So one moment. Capture device. Well, okay, that didn't really work. So once again, I gotta get a thing. So, capture the webcam. All right, one second, guys. You guys will see here just a little bit the wonders of what I'm actually gonna be doing. So I got a candle here, and what I'm gonna do, essentially, I'm gonna light myself on fire. I am going to put lighter fluid in the candle because again, I'm an idiot. And then we take the lighter and that should light the candle. Did it? Did it light the candle? No, it did not. So, gotta do it again. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Rachel, you have to watch this on the stream. This is the dumbest thing I'll ever do.
What are you doing?
Lighting a candle.
Why? Okay, 1 second.
There we go.
I'll open the...
Come on, light the candle. Damn it, light the candle. Not lighting the candle, Rachel.
I'm sorry.
I'm sad. I'm real sad now, Rachel. Yeah, pour some of the wax out so that it lights properly.
I'm sorry I suck at improv so bad.
We should teach you how to do it.
What are you doing?
What?
I finally opened the stream. You're pouring wax into
A pop bottle.
Why?
You'll see.
Oh god.
I should probably put like something up there that says "Don't try this at home." Ah.
You can't see half of what you're doing.
There we go.
But lighter fluid.
No.
Why did you do that?
The only way to light this candle right now because my lighter's not working. I gotta fix it. Don't try that at home, kids.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, that's a clip for the that's a clip.
You and your fucking clips, man.
I can't actually clip it right now, but I very much am going to clip that later into the January clip show. I feel it's clip worthy, don't you?
Sure.
You okay?
Yeah.
Alright. We just got 20 minutes left. Which means it's time for everybody's favorite game. You know what that game is, right, Rachel?
What?
It's time for Urban Dictionary.
Oh god, not this one. Okay. More improv.
No, it's not urban. It's not improv.
You gotta improv a fucking thought for an urban dictionary.
I mean, to an extent, yeah. I guess you're not wrong. You're not wrong there.
Like, I didn't expect you to just have me do improv this entire time because I suck at improv. And I always have.
Alright. I'm just gonna grab, I'm gonna get some, I'm gonna get like 5 or 6 of these real quick, and then we'll, do this. So I got a total of 7, actually. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
All right. um. So the first one is called the Dick Olympics.
Is it like a contest where a woman like lines up a bunch of dudes and like tries and like they're all standing there with their dicks out, preferably erect, and they have to pick the best dick?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
What is it?
The Dick Olympics, also known as session sex, is an extremely extended period of sexual intercourse. The participants start the marathon eager and prepared and leave tattered, torn, and probably sticky. There are first and second place trophies and subsequent based on the number of participants. Basically, just how well are you doing on sex?
See, I just thought you'd just pick a dick. Be like, this one is aesthetically pleasing.
Yes, but does aesthetic dick do well?
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very true. I get your point.
Oh. Okay. Slice of bread challenge.
Slice of bread challenge?
Yes.
Mm. Try to fuck a slice of bread? Like, I don't know.
Just the ones isn't sex space.
Oh. You see who can eat a slice of bread fastest.
Close, actually. It's like the cinnamon challenge, where you try to eat the slice of white bread in under 45 seconds with no drink to help. Harder than it sounds because it dries your mouth pretty quick. Not as bad as the cinnamon challenge.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, alright, uh-huh. Oh. I like this one.
What?
Pink Yeti.
What?
Pink Yeti.
Pink Yeti?
Yeah.
Uh, Sounds like a really hairy vagina.
Close. I mean, not really any of that close, but okay. Pink Yeti, sticking your dick in a freezer for sexual pleasure.
Why is that pink?
Have you ever seen a dick? They're pink.
No, I know, but... Oh. Why is it a Yeti?
Old.
I feel like a Yeti would be hairy. Dicks aren't hairy.
Not really. I mean, if you have a hairy dick, go see the doctor, but... Alright. Not reading that one. Alright. Plum smuggler.
What?
Plum smuggler.
I have no idea.
It's the male version of camel toe.
The male version of camel toe.
Why are you still thinking about it? I just told you what it was.
I thought you wanted more specifics.
No, it's literally just says the male version of camel toe. Ugh. Wait.
What?
You're really gonna like this one. Pirate key.
Why am I really gonna like this one?
It's weird.
pirate key?
Yeah.
God, I have no idea.
Ready?
Yeah.
To insert your fourth finger and middle finger into one's rectum. Once inside, nice and deep, curl the two fingers into a pirate hook and turn counterclockwise. Lubricant is optional.
So why am I really gonna like that one?
Mostly because of just the whole lubricant is optional thing. It's funny.
Okay.
All right. Marshmallowing.
What?
Marshmallowing, and I've done this.
Marshmallowing. That just sounds like. It just sounds like. I don't know. Marshmallowing. See, I'm just thinking it just sounds like you just like have a big load and like it looks like marshmallow cream. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea at all. I hate this. Like, I'm honestly like every time I play these games in this podcast, I always suck at them. So I don't know how much fun I'm having.
Okay, so just sorry, I'm going to define marshmallow real quick. When you cannot get an erection, but shove your cock inside the vagina or anus anyway to have sex. And that's actually how I lost my virginity.
Oh,
I've always heard of it.
That's harsh.
I've always heard of it being called as pushing rope.
Pushing rope?
Yes. You know, when you're like going at it, but it's like completely like, so they're just not.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. I'm so tired. Okay, so. All right, so I'm gonna give you an actual question. All right.
Okay.
And you have to tell me. All right. First off, it's a question based on the idea that you would work somewhere. All right, like at a job or something like that. You ready for it?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you different fictional companies. All right, and you have to ask me, and you have to tell me which one you would actually want to work for. All right.
Okay.
Dunder Mifflin from The Office. The Parks and Rec.
Oh yeah, paper company.
The Parks and Rec department from Parks and Rec. Or Isis from Archer.
I feel like ISIS would be the most interesting, and I can't believe it's called ISIS. I remember the first time I watched Archer, I was like, that is not what this company is called.
International Spy. What is it? One second, I'm gonna look this up. I'm looking this shit up right now. I'm really curious. What does Archer ISIS meaning? All right. International Secret Intelligence Services. What it's called. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I guess so, but here's the thing. I think it came out before ISIS.
It did. It did come out before ISIS. It's a weird name.
It's so fucking stupid. Oh my gosh. So you want to work at ISIS or?
Yeah, I think that would be the most exciting.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't. Here's the big thing. Okay, first off, I'm pretty sure if you worked at ISIS, you'd end up sleeping with Archer. He treated that place like it had wall-to-wall carpet, which it actually did. Now that I think about it. Trying to see how many times I watched that show. And the other thing is I would want to work for the Parks and Rec department. For one, they do actually good. They actually do work, which is something I can actually enjoy. And for two, I feel like it just there's always something going on. But like if you're just not wanting to have it that week, you're just like, nope, not gonna participate in your guys' shenanigans.
Good point.
Yep.
I also don't hate me for this. I just never have watched Parks and Rec.
All the hate, all the hate. No, it's a good show. It's
Is it on
I
Netflix?
believe it's on Netflix still. I don't know 100%. Alright.
I'll check.
Okay. Alright, you ready for the next one?
Mhm.
Okay. Would you rather be a Fairly Godparent from the Fairly Odd Parents? Okay. Have
Okay.
ghost powers like Danny Phantom, or be best friends with a teenage with like Jimmy Neutron's that's the same age as you?
I think Jimmy Neutron. It'd be interesting to see his inventions.
Really?
Yeah.
I honestly would pick.
I would definitely not want to be a fairy godparent.
I
I feel like kids would wish for some weird shit.
I would totally do it 100%.
I don't want to do it. If I was the kid, like if I got a fairy godparent, then yes. But like being one,
I mean, I don't know. I'm of the opinion that there I would do it. No, I'd do it. I'd do it 100. I would do it like a heartbeat. 100%. Are you kidding me? I mean, I also would really want ghost powers from Danny Phantom. I would love to be Curdy Phantom. Curdy Phantom. I just probably the dumbest thing I'll say in a long while. I like it. It's funny, you know.
yeah.
Plus, I'd hugely misuse my powers.
No, having ghost powers would be cool. I was torn if I wanted to do that. I just thought having somebody like Jimmy Neutron around would be pretty exciting too, because some of the stuff that happens because of Jimmy Neutron is
You
interesting.
get attacked by aliens
I liked
a lot.
that show growing up.
You get attacked by aliens a lot. That's my thing.
I like aliens.
Yeah.
Even evil aliens. Take me away, aliens.
Yeah.
Take me away from this fucking planet.
All right then. Okay.
Parks and Recreation is on Netflix.
Nice. Watch it. It's good.
Okay.
It's got Chris Pratt in it.
Nice.
All right. So, can I tell a story? And
Sure.
it's one I've never really told because I don't like this. It's a weird situation, and it's also one where I don't know the context of the situation. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not 100% sure on whether or not. And that's the thing, like, if I have, like, a certain amount of context for the situation, like, oh, whatever, or if I had less context of the situation, I would do it. But here's the thing. I used to work for a company called Duty Free, and at this company, they had this thing where, how shall I put this? The company basically had this thing where we go to the client's house and then we clean up after the dogs, and you know that was the whole thing. You okay? Rachel? Rachel? Did the yep. She hung up on us. Hey, Rachel.
I don't know what happened.
I was sitting there, I'm like, hey, Rach. I was telling my story, then all of a sudden I hear a dunk. I'm like, Rachel. Rachel. Alright. So, I was at the client's place, and like I was cleaning up for the dogs, and I was in the backyard, and they had like, And they told me like, hey, we're gonna be out of town, but the dogs are going to be still there, and we'll have a house. We'll have a house sitter, and they'll know like like around the time that you'll be there. So I get there and I'm cleaning up after the dogs, and apparently I like look over and the house sitter is like in the basement, and like I'm pretty sure here's the thing, I don't 100% know if what I saw was a satanic ritual or not. Okay, there was red lines on the ground, but it didn't make like a pentagram. It was just like red lines, and there was like a circle and shit. And there was candles, and she was wearing like a black robe. And there was like two other guys there. And I'm just like going about my thing, and as I do it, they're like just standing in the circle. I'm like, alright, well, people will be people. And then like partway through, like I'm almost done, I'm like about to leave, and she like comes outside. She's dressed like normally now, and she's like, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm doing fine. I just finished up. I'm gonna go to the next house. And she's like, great, yeah. And then like she just sort of stands there and like stares at me, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go now. I'm just walking around, walking away. And she just starts waving slowly at me. And like there's a part of me that's like, was I like a part of a thing? Like, were they like, oh, we have like, so I don't have any context of the situation. All I know is it was creepy as fuck, and it was a thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was my weird conversation. That was my weird thing that happened.
Interesting.
Very. Okay.
Well, I can honestly say I've never seen a satanic ritual. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was a satanic ritual or not. Like, because it didn't look like a satanic ritual. It just looked like it was some weird ritual. Like, here's the thing. Like, I've seen like people like walking around their like porches in like the buff and shit. Like when I was working that job, and they just wave. I'm like, okay, hey, what's up? But like, this was like the first time I ever was like seriously kind of weirded out by somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever have like do you ever have an incident like that when you're at work?
Where I was weirded out by someone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the story of the guy who whipped out his penis while I was at work?
No.
So I worked with this black kid.
Great opening statement. Go ahead. Keep on.
It's just the truth, dude. And for some reason, this kid took kind of an interest in me or something. And, like, I turned the corner one day, and he was just standing there with his penis out, and I just looked at him and said, I've seen bigger, and walked away.
I'm just like thinking to myself, like, you turn like the guy from the guy's perspective is like, yeah, this is like just like thinking this guy like, it's like, yes, this is a very impressive moment. It's just like, because from a guy's perspective, you don't whip that thing out unless you're confident in yourself. So like, he either had to think I am the biggest in the world, or he had to be like, this is a moment when it actually looks somewhat big, and just whipped it out, and like you turn the corner and like, meh, I've seen bigger. Just walk away. Like, that must have crushed him. Oh my god.
I was trying to work. I didn't want to.
I'm just like thinking to myself, like, that's like I can just imagine like him sitting there afterwards to be like, it's okay, man. It's okay, little buddy. Like, put it away. It's like, we'll get him next time. And then just a small solitary tear like just comes down his thing. Oh god damn it, that's funny. That's funny. That's a clip.
I thought I told you that story.
No, you've never told me that story.
I've never told you that
That's
story.
a clip. That's a clip now.
I swore I told you that story.
I'm sorry. That's a clip from now. I hope you know that. That's a clip now.
Oh god, that guy's gonna totally find it. He's gonna be like, you talked about me.
But my small penis.
It wasn't small, it just wasn't like...
Rachel, you can't defend it. You can't defend it anymore.
It just wasn't the biggest. I mean, like, you've got the
like people who would do like animated adventures for us or some shit. Because I cannot animate that. I'm just like sitting there like, meh. You know, just, oh. Fuck, that was hilarious. Alright. I mean, I've had similar experiences at work before. Which I thought were funny, but I've never, I told you a story about like how so I've told you like I don't think I've told you this story. When I was working at Walmart, when I worked in the back room, you know, it's like when I was doing things like I would like I'd have to constantly walk back and forth in the back room because if you walked on the floor, you were gonna get stopped and somebody was and whatever. So we were sitting there, and we were like, "Yeah, we're gonna play." Like, and I like turned the corner and this, like I know the dead zones. I know where the cameras can't see you, and like somebody is in there, like inside of the thing. They were sleeping, and like so it was a girl. I'm not gonna name names because I don't want to like let out who it was, but they were like laying in like the cages, and like hands down pants, but they were asleep. And I'm just like, man, it wasn't like so much of. It was more like a, well, I really can't do anything with this situation, so I just walked away. I walked away from that situation.
Yeah.
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 Alright, I think we're somewhat done now. I'm gonna go get a.
I hope everybody enjoyed my story.
That's a good story. We'll have to like. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go get a haircut. Rachel, if you'd like to join me on the stream later after I get my haircut, I would greatly enjoy to have you on. But than that, guys, I'll be on my stream on Twitch here in a little bit. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh my.